Ticker symbol APAM. This is in the financial sector. It's kind of like a asset management fund. It's like an asset management fund. It's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and right now I have 4 shares. I'm down 3.36%, about $4.50. My average share price is $33.35. It's currently sitting at $32.22. Its dividend yield is high. I like the high ones, 7.21%. P ratio is 12. So it is below the S&P 500 average, around like 20 something. It's closer to fair value if you use PE ratio. Right now, the total firm assets under management in the billions is 136.5, almost 137 billion. Also, you have to understand it's been on a decline because that is actually lower than it was before. It was in the 140 range. So that's why there was a sell-off. But it's okay. I think their business model is great, because what makes this business model amazing for APAM is they have a diversified investment portfolio, but they have teams for each business model. So let's see if we can get in there and we can see. Let's get in there. Let's zoom in on it. All right. Artisan Partners business model is structured as a hybrid of a boutique and a holding company or a fully integrated firm. We retain the benefits of a boutique through our autonomous investment team structure and the stability of a holding company or fully integrated firm to our distinct business management team that leads to a robust operational capability and an experienced distribution and client service effort. So you see their business model. They have a growth team, global equity team, U.S. value team, a global value team, international value team, sustainable emerging markets team, like a developing world team, emerging insights, capital group, Intero Peak groups, credit team. So this is what they have. Really innovative, fluid, autonomous. They work together. I really like it. Buy APAM with Saturn and Pisces 2023, and the APAM stock under $40 is solid buy. Both equal 333 in English ordinal and 117 in English reduction. So that's a pretty strong connection right there. We're in 2023. Saturn is in Pisces. That's why I'm buying APAM. And the APAM stock under $40 is a solid buy. You know, it's under 40 bucks, even under 30 even better. I have like a $29 share. So I need a couple of those. Cronus in Pisces is great for APAM because Cronus in Pisces, Saturn, Cronus, same god, equals 333 English ordinal, 135 English reduction. Then we have Andy and Carlene Ziegler, APAM stock in 2024, 333 English ordinal, 153 English reduction. So you see the mirroring 135, 53 here. I like the 333 English ordinal, 153 English reduction connection because I feel like that's an abundant decode. And so these are the managers of the stock. And I feel like in 2024, it's just going to do big things. And so fundamentally, let's look at what APAM has. So assets, it has 1.41 billion in assets. Total liabilities has 893.21 million. So that means a net equity of 513 million. Forget that B. So it's a half a million in net equity. So then we got shares outstanding. We got 68 we have 68 shares. We have 68 million shares outstanding. So then the net equity fair value is going to be around $7.49. Where's my calculator? Let me calculate this real quick just to make sure I got this right. That B is throwing me off. 1, 2, 3. About 68. Yep. So that's what I got. $7.49. That's the equity fair value. So, but also again, they're an asset management group. They're not asset driven. This whole conference call this month is about assets being almost intangible here. You know, it's an asset manager. They don't really have assets. They just manage them. You know, they have 137 billion they manage, but infrastructure they don't have. So that's why you don't see it on the books. But the revenue they generate is 992 the bees, man. I'm sorry, 992 million, so almost a billion. So it's almost at a billion, right? The revenues is almost at a billion. The free cash flow is 248 million. The dividend expense is 168 million, and that's what I'm worried about. Can they pay their dividends? And as you see, they can. So they have a revenue of almost 1 billion, not 900 billion, of almost 1 billion. They have free cash flow of 250 million. The dividend expense is 167 million. So they have more than enough to pay the dividend. So the cash minus the dividend after they paid out is 81 million. So the dividend payout ratio is 67.3%. The 2.7 billion, the market cap minus the billions they manage is 1.9%. The market cap to the AUM ratio when the average is 2.4%. And so they're kind of in line. They're on the lower side of it with their market cap being where it's at, but they're close at the 2.4%. And so this is their growth teams and whatnot. And so for Gematria wise, this is what we got: 5x multiple. So that's usually what it is for asset management. Financial stock, 137 English ordinal. 5x multiple added to fair value and good asset management stock equals 285 in English ordinal. So you see the connections there. It's trading about 5x what it has right now, which is fine. You know, if the fair value is 7.4, 7.5, and it's trading at 33, it's right in line, right in line.